Howdy, folks. I assume that this will be a long trip. I'm going from. I've got another 75-ton ICBM, and I'm going from here to there. From this up two places up by the Barents Sea. The Barents Sea is sort of up in here. You can't see it on this map, unfortunately, but it's sort of like that. I've got a 70-ton ICBM again going from Myanmar. Actually, southeast of there, I drove down to pick up, drove away down from there to pick up my cargo. I drive back, get on the ferry, which will possibly be a boat, maybe a plane, over to here, to Kem, and then up diggity to Severomorsk 3. I'm running Russian open spaces, and I've disabled the my chair over so you can see me. I've disabled the snow mod. I mean, I put in the mod that makes it so that the snow drives like regular road because I've gotten stuck too many times. I need to play with the mod. I've got some. I've got a copy of the file. Let's start up here. What do we got here? We got yeah, high beams. Don't really need high beams or wipers. Put it in gear and welcome. Feel free to chat. Say hi. I'll chat back. This is Driving with Gramps. Gramps goes to Russia. Yes, I am a grandfather. So I've got more things set up on my stream from Streamlabs. I got a viewer count just so I can see when somebody joins. I know they say don't worry about the viewers, but I have so few on each stream. I have one right now, but it's a bot really, from a friend who's linked me to a Discord. So other people can see it on there or see that I'm running. So I want to see if some people join so I can say, hey, whoever's joined, welcome. And feel free to chat. I can see that up now on the stream. I've got a little disconcerting. I've got both. I got my window I'm looking at, and plus the stream at the left I'm having to ignore. Ooh, look, it's wind blowing across. Ooh, isn't that cool? Oh, oh, does that feel cold to you folks? Can you hear the wind there? See, now if I was inside, well, yeah, I'd hear it inside too, but not as much. Here's me sitting up on the roof of my truck. And the sun's coming up. It's 3:47, 3:48. So I've set up some things with Streamlabs. I've got my chat window, so if somebody says something, I can speak back at them. I've got viewer count on the top left, and I've also got an alert set up for when people follow or subscribe or host me, raid me. Apparently raid is things. Yes, I'm a grandpa. I've been driving this for several years. In ETS, mostly in ETS, some in ATS, but mostly ETS. I've got, I don't know. Oh, gotta get my beer. I'm drinking and driving, of course. I got maybe 1,500 hours, I think. Not game hours. I mean 1,500 live hours, whatever that is in game time. But still. We're put around like the rocks sort of scattered there, casually. Just a little warning, don't drive off the road. So not a lot of traffic at 4:16 in the morning. We gassed up before we started this trip. We got repaired. We've got our favorite truck. It's a 8x4. That the lift axle, a steerable lift axle. So last chance. Let's get fixed. Russian, and this is the Russian open spaces, and you notice right away because there is the garages. First of all, are sometimes a little peculiar. There's always trucks, stuff scattered all over the place. Like, weird, eh? Equipment, construction, a mystery bridge, gas. No, we really are good for gas. But those are easy gas stations to pull into, and then there is a garage. Want to buy a garage? I could do that, I guess, if I had the, I don't know. I didn't choose the path of hiring drivers on this map. Takes a little while longer to get enough to upgrade your garage, buy a truck for your driver. Got any trains? No, we're good. But once you get them in there, then they suddenly start cranking up, and then before you know it, you got $2 million. And so who cares? Excuse me, burp. Oops, damn. And there we are, babbling away, and we completely missed our cargo, I believe. So this is what Gramps does when he drives. He gets lost. Will he make it? He will make it. I was so excited about going over the train tracks without meeting a train that I forgot that maybe I should pick up a cargo. I'm sure the dispatch, they were probably out there having a smoke saying, oh, Gramps is going to show up any minute. You know, the tanks and stuff. That's possibly where I'm going. Yes, thinking, yeah, Gramps will be here. Oh, there goes Gramps. Well, he'll turn around. Here we are. Hey, Gramps, they say. Piss off, he says. Another one just standing there at random. I think if you actually hit those guys, they get upset. Snow in here. If you look, there is... it's not that bad, but it'll get worse. To pay attention as to where the road might be on these maps. Like that. Because sometimes... Did we miss the pickup? Was there a thing at the start saying pick up your load here? Geez, I hope not. If there was, I'll have to go all the way around and pick up my load there. No, it's here. Okay. Oh, look at the snow. Oh, and look at the road. Okay. See what I mean? Sometimes there's a lack of road. It's like Lakanuki, a famous vacation spot. Lakanuki. Okay, Grandpa will lay off the bad jokes. Press enter to view the load offer. Yes, we want that one. Expected Sunday at 6. Today is Wednesday at 5. So there usually is enough leeway on these jobs. Yeah, I got enough stuff. I'm good. Oh, over there. There usually is enough leeway on these jobs to rest a couple of times, because I like to do that. It means that I can then just have to do a 3-pointer over here. I can make sure I drive in the daytime. Now, depending where you are on this map, you are in the daytime, so it's kind of cool. This is disconcerting. I've got 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, maybe a 7,000 delay between the two maps. Let's make sure I have my axle down. I can check from inside. Yeah, I do. Because then you will not see if it wasn't, you would see the load dropping. Now look at the snow. They don't really care about plowing. I was like, yeah, whatever. Now, it's important that I find the road again and follow it. Oh, sorry, little buddy. I really don't want to hit you. Because if I go into the deep stuff, I might get stuck. Like that. Unless I caught my load on something, did I? I actually caught my load on that thing? I don't think so. We'll see. Oh, maybe I did. That's weird. Because it certainly didn't look like it. Did we damage it already? Did we not even get out the door? No, we're good. Okay, now the road possibly goes this way. Went off the road a bit. It's okay. We're good here. I guess we gotta keep the front end on the road. And assume the back end just follows as the night follows the day. Missed that post? Yes, we did. Good. Oh, look, we're onto road now. Good. Road is a good thing. So, it thinks we're going to get there Friday. I should write this down. Our due date is Sunday at 6. Our estimate is... Mike. Friday at 7. 2 days. 2 extra days. Although, no, we can take off the, if you look here, we've got, there, take it off. Okay, little buddies, we're trying to get around you. Go wide here. Somebody just wandering down there. I really think I need to be out here as much as I can. And this guy will stop when he sees me coming. Assumption. See, look at the train behind that guy. Those are that's part of the realistic traffic mod. Hey, I'm doing good. Oh geez, no, I can't read the names because they're in blue on a blue background. But hey, thanks for joining me. I guess I gotta fix that. Or maybe move it down, or get in here so I have a better background. Maybe that will help too. Thomas Monkey 1. Yes, flaw in my thing. The chat window gives these really nice colors, but they're hard for my older eyes to look at. Anyways, I'm back up by the roof now. I'm a roof driver. I'm driving from 75 tons from Narian Mars, an ICBM, to Severomorsk in Russia. And yes, I am a Gramp. It is driving with Gramps. I'm got 4 grandchildren. Started driving ETS a few years ago. Started streaming a few months ago. And I'm 71. There we go. Move my chair over more. I like Russian open spaces. It's an interesting map. A lot of neat details. Vehicles scattered around and interesting ways to pick up and drop off cargoes. I'm just watching the mirror here to make sure my ass end doesn't hit that rail that they put in there just to be annoying. Some of the corners are good and some of them have annoying things. The traffic also does annoying things. Sometimes it pulls out to pass. So. But thanks for watching, and follow me if you like it, or you can view me on, I also export to YouTube. My plan is to drive, I'm trying to drive every day. I don't have a fixed time. I'm thinking it might be early evening Ottawa time. Although that would cut into my bar time a few times a week, so. Oop, slowing down here a bit. Let's get over. Oh, there's one of those slow things that Realistic Traffic mod puts on. It's a, oh no, this is the Russian mod I think puts in. It looks like a, you see? The AI knew that I was going to want to pass. Now I've taken off the name of YouTube. My YouTube is, it's a channel, so it's youtube.com/C for channel /Mike Young Writer. MikeYoungWriter, all one word. Because that's what I am. Well, one of my many things. But oh, I love this. Oops. I love this storm here. We back up a bit. Yeah, if you back up, you can hear the wind. That's nice. Because it's winter here in Canada. Not too bad outside right now. I think our snow, we had a lot of snow over the last few days. I love that. But it's changed to freezing rain today, so oh well. Okay, enough enjoying the sound effects. If I was AI, I'd be pulling out to pass, because the AI knows that the other AI just stops. Everybody stops, so it's a nice little tractor. Excuse me. There's a boat, a ship out there, a cargo ship. This is the Barents Sea. I think we are near. And the AI is just throwing enough traffic at us to be a freaking annoying. Let's see what we have. Oh yeah, we got a few guys behind us. What's more annoying is when the people behind you decide that they can't wait and they pull out. No. Damn. It is a fantastic map. Here's the just a sec. We'll jump out of here. What the hell? So if you look here, ETS map. At Brest, it hooks up to something called a Rust map. And then you can hook up to Russian open space. Russian open space is a slightly different scale, so it doesn't have any physical connections. It connects with ferries, like ships or trains or boat or planes to the regular map. But it's much farther, much open spaces. Above this line, it's snow, and the snow delays your driving. It is a drag, just like when you're driving through snowdrifts, and in fact, it screws you up on hills. So much so that I've had to disable it, because I've got 75 tons. I'm going from here to here, which is, 48-hour trip or something. So I doubt if I'll finish this one sitting, but we'll see how far we get. I want to keep going for a couple hours now. Okay. Let's take a chance here. I don't see anybody. Well, I do see somebody, but he will pause because it's AI, and the AI will stop for you. Thank you. So there's not quite as much risk, but the AI makes up for that. Makes up for that bit of courtesy by occasionally whoop 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 whoop. How are my brakes? Nobody coming. We're good. I've done it again. Got the corner too big. The AI makes up for that courtesy. By occasionally I wonder where my back end is. I think it's probably there. Can I go like this? Yeah, not paying attention. The AI makes up for that courtesy by occasionally pulling out and passing right in front of you. Saved it. Coming right at you and smashes into you. So now let's zoom up the map to the maximum so we can see where the heck the road is, because you may notice there's not a lot of road marked here. Oh, I've been here before. It now goes here. You can actually pick up cargoes here if you wanted to. Nice detail. I mean, these things that they put in. We're going to, let me just check on our world map where they're going to multiple places. No, we're going to Chem. Okay. K for Chem, so we won't have a lot of choices. We'll go around here. We miss the snowbank. Like that. Oh, and it's about. Okay. Yes, I'm part of Lazy Truckers. I am. What am I on Lazy Truckers? I think I'm at, oh, there's Raven's View. Raven's View. It's cool. I like it. It's fun. It's, I was looking for a very casual virtual trucking. Chem. We're going to Chem. That's going to take 26 hours and cost us 4,000 euros. Yeah, well, whatever. Let me embark. We also could go here, but that would be cheating. We would miss all that fun driving. Bing bong. This little doorbell. I'm not sure why. Well, maybe I'll see you in. Maybe I'll see you at Lazy Truckers. Oh shit! What the hell was that? It looks like we dropped out of space. Oh, possibly we're too long. Oh, geez. Hopefully we don't get screwed up, because we seem to be caught up on the railing. You know. This is going to be a flaw in the plan, because look, we're stuck on the railing. We dropped in the back wheels over here. Yep, just a bit too big. And well, it's a challenge to get out of here too, because you have to go. I've been up these things. It's a switchback. I'll show you, and then I'll go to plan B. See, it's kind of fun. Okay, we'll do our magic trick now. Or no, I'm going to stay here with the wrong button. I want to do. Oops, sorry. I stepped on the gas before I did that. So we'll do this. This is where we come up, I think. We come up this road, jiggity, 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 jiggy, and then we come here. So, oops. Damn. Poor control here on the. I don't want to be too high. F9. Okay. Oh, look. Magic. Oops. My wheel was cranked. Little leaves hanging in space. See? No, don't even need to repair. We just do a go to chem, and we fly to where we want to be. And people wonder, where did that truck go? Oh, he's over there. So, all is good. But, I suppose I can mention that to the developers. They likely know about it. You have to go on a Russian site anyways to talk to them. So everything gets translated. Sort of lost. Yeah, so now I can see your stuff up there. Depends what the background is, whether the I'll have to think about that. I'm using Streamlabs. What the hell is this guy doing? Oh, they had an oops. I'm using Streamlabs to do these various alerts. Yeah, don't scare me like that. Alerts, pop-ups and stuff. Oh yeah, unlock differential. Sorry, differential. I think that's when I was back in the snow trying to get onto the ferry boat. You have to get above a certain speed. Well, probably 50 before it really gets upset. You can't be going more than I think about 5 kilometers to let it turn it on, which is kind of a pain. So this map now, we've got 1,500 kilometers to go, 21 hours. Could take us a while. But it's nice to be out of the snow, because at least we can see the varied vegetation. Brakes on full, brakes on full, brakes on full, brakes on full. Yes. My brakes are dialed back. Trailer stability and brakes are back. I could put them back a little more, you know, just to make it even more challenging for me. Here. Brake is, let's go down even less. Just means that I have to plan ahead, but that's okay. I think I cranked them up a bit when I was driving on the snow, where the snow was actually affecting my stability, because I've also, I think at the beginning of my last video, I showed my options. Like the different mods I have. So, Russian Open Spaces has good variety of trees and stuff like this, but there is a lot of open spaces. I got a 600 horsepower Scania. Eight by 4 with a liftable steer axle. Oh, get a picture. There's a plane. And 12+2 transmission with, I think, a 3.96 differential, because I wanted the higher option I could get. And automatic shift, because I'm yes, I do books. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to the screen. I write books. I've got 2 fiction books out there on Amazon and at Chapters, paperback and as ebooks from, you know, Kobo and Apple and, I don't know, Smashwords, all sorts of places. First one's called Kirk's Landing, K-I-R-K apostrophe S, pay attention to the road, Mike. And the next one's called Return to Kirk's Landing. They're both detective in Canada. Oh, geez, see, I must remember I turned the brakes down. Okay, well, I guess there's nobody coming. Yep. Anybody behind? Goodbye. Kirk's Landing. K-R-K apostrophe S. And Return to Kirk's Landing. Set in Canada, in the north. Big city undercover cop with the secret power to become invisible. Ooh, nice plane. Gets busted by a biker game and has to hide out in a quiet northern town. Of course, it's not quiet. It's a there's a murder, corruption, evil spirits. He makes some new First Nations friends that help him solve the murders and stuff. The first book is set in winter. And I come from a small town, and I have RCMP friends and interest in First Nations, so it's fairly accurate. Second one's set in the summer, and a lot of small town things. Oh, thank you for the accent. I am from Canada, from Ottawa. Where are you from? And so what would your accent be? Oh, look, it's a gas station. Look where they put them. Look, a guy by the side of the road. I suppose I could have gassed up. I love those. Just somebody parked his truck. You want to buy some gas? Hey, it's cheap. No name. Boris Gas. And this one. Hey, you want to pick up a cargo? I have no idea what the cargo would be. From the UK. Now, see, I love the British accent. It's always intriguing to hear other accents. I guess. Jeez. See what I mean? You just pulled right out. Pulled right out. We just decided to. Luckily, there was no post. I think these little posts, you're gonna whack them down if you have to do that. But yeah. Need to pay attention to the road and the chat. I've got it up the top right of the screen because my monitor is at the left of my main screen. I don't know if the AI are stupid or just cunning, because it'll pull out and it won't even pull in. It'll just sit there. And sometimes if you're heading through and you're somebody in front of you waiting to turn left, they'll just turn left into you. Yeah, maybe they are stupid. Because I had also I was going down a hill with a load like this, and a truck, like a cube van, like a 5-ton truck, pulled out to go around me. Pulled in front and then brake checked. Just thinking, you bastard. And I didn't have time to slow down, so oh well. Smashed into him, and I looked in the mirror and I saw him going ka-doo, 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 ka-doo. And I got a little fine, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if Russians are worse. I'm not sure if Russians are worse drivers than others, or if the fact that they all have dash cams just means we have a better chance of seeing examples of worse drivers, or if they all have dash cams because they're worse drivers and they all need it for insurance. Like, I'm not sure where this chicken and egg starts, but it's possible. Just a sec, I have to check something on another screen. I'll be back here. Now that's interesting. I don't see the bottom. I don't see your next. I wonder why. I was not seeing your comment. So let me just they don't need a driver's license to buy a car over there, I don't think. Possibly. I'm not sure why I'm not seeing your comment on the screen now. I'm seeing it on my OBS screen, but I'm not seeing it on my... Now I see it. Maybe the system is just slow in popping it up. Well, you don't need a driver's license in Canada to buy a car either. Separate. When you buy a car, then you are assigned a license, and when you sell the car to somebody else, you can either transfer the license over to them officially, or I'm glad you're loving the stream, thank you. Either transfer over to them, or you and then they have your license plate number, or you transfer it without the license, then you bring the license plate back and you get a refund for it, or keep it for your car. It's weird, but you can get because mine, I've got let me take that back. Your license does not transfer. The number does not transfer. The license number is something that you bought. And when you sell the car, the license number is still yours. The plates are still yours, and you bring the plates back and you get a refund for whatever's left, and the other person has to buy new plates. So you can buy vanity plates. I could buy Ravensview, R-A-V. Let's say I get RVNSVU maybe. you're limited how many characters you can have. You can buy vanity plates for a bonus for your car. But no, you get the plates, and then you take a driver's test, and you get a driver's license, like a permit to drive separately. I think in the UK you get... How does it work in the UK then? I'm not sure. We're not too bad on gas. We're not using nearly as much gas as we used, so let me see where I'm at for gas stations. Looky, I can get gas. Possibly. Who knows? There's gas. There's lots of gas on the way up to here. This is good. The last map I was on, when I was going from Sarav up to Archangel, I ran out of gas, I think. So part of the problem was, sorry, dinging my eye there. Part of the problem is on this map, if you've got snow enabled, then there's a drag, so you get terrible mileage. More games I've done. Well, I've done ETS, which is sort of a different game. I did some, if you look back on my stream, I did some spin tires. Driver's tests, yeah. Well, they're expensive here in a way, because what a lot of people do is they take driver's ed. Although a lot of schools offer driver's ed at a discount, you know, for students, so high school students. But you take a driver's ed, but you get there's a graduated license system in Ontario and possibly other provinces where you end up well, it used to be called beginners, but it's a beginner's license. I think you start off when you're training. You can only drive with another licensed driver in the front, and definitely zero tolerance on alcohol. And then when you get your regular license, when you pass your test, you're limited. You might be limited to, I don't know, it's changed. At one time, I think they limited, you couldn't drive on the 400 series highways. Those are the 4-lane highways in Ontario. So you couldn't drive on those, and you could only drive in the daytime, and you couldn't have passengers. And gradually, as you go on, and definitely zero tolerance for alcohol. And as you went on, you got more and more leeway for driving. Yes, spin tires. I bought spin tires. I had spin tires ages ago and got frustrated over the steering. Oh, it popped up. Something happened. You're following. Thank you. It gives me pop-ups now when that happens. Oh, look. Snow. Grass, and then brown. And look, this is, I believe, this is just scattered snow on the road. All the grass is dead. Then they transition to suddenly snow and glare. Let's put glare on the road, and let's. Oh, obviously somebody was coming and he changed his mind. Ha ha ha. I had the spin tires ages ago, like I said, and the it kind of drove me crazy with the interface wasn't that good, and I gave up. And then spin tires Mud Runner came out, and so I got it on sale at Christmas or something. Like if you watch these things pop up on Steam, and had a lot of fun with it. I haven't driven it. I did some streams. Maybe I should do it again. Actually, and I did a couple of multiplayer games because on ETS, ATS, I can't be bothered with multiplayer because you're not really multi. I mean, you can chat with other people, but you're driving on your own, and there's all sorts of people on the highway who can just ram into you if they want, and they get banned and they don't care, and it's just discouraging. So, spin tires, multiplayer. I think there's a chat option in the multiplayer, or you can use Discord, I guess, which I have but haven't used. You can get 3 or 4 other people in the same game. So, I would have the scout vehicle, and someone else would have the recovery vehicle, or maybe something with gas and parts on it. And, somebody would have a logging truck, and somebody else would have a truck with a crane on it. And between the 4 or 5 of you, you explore a map. How many times do I stream a week? I think I'm streaming every day, and sometimes a couple of times a day. I tend to get obsessive about things when I get interested in them. And then when I'm visiting once a month my girlfriend comes up here to Ottawa, or I go down to Toronto to visit her. So for a week, I'm not streaming at all. Well, pretty well not. If she's up here, she got a concussion a few years ago. Construction site, fell in a hole, walking on the street. So she has issues, so has to, vertigo issues. So she ends up resting a lot. So she'll sleep in. She usually sleep until 11 o'clock every day. So if I get up at 8 o'clock, have some breakfast, check my emails, and then I'll drive for an hour when she's up here. So, yeah, thanks. It's, she's doing pretty good considering. So I work on my books, or I read the paper, or I drive. But all to say, it's pretty well just when I'm on my own. I could probably get more regular followers if I had a regular schedule, and I'm thinking, I think I said before, early evening might work for a couple hours, but a couple of times a week I'm out at the pub for a couple hours early evening. So later would work. Usually that's when I talk to my girlfriend, though, so we could talk earlier. We'd have to work things out, but be kind of fun. Here it is. 6:02. Sorry, my watch doesn't show me the time anymore directly. I have a Fitbit instead of my regular watch. And the Fitbit, if you want it to show the time, you have to make this exaggerated movement with your left hand, sort of whipping your arm up in front of your face, like you're going to check your time, like you're on stage, there. So you can't just glance down casually at your watch to see what time it is. So yeah, 6:02. So I guess I've been going for a while here. We're getting close. Yeah, see, we only got 16 hours to go. 17 hours. In this map, I think it discovered it's 17 hours. I think it's 3 minutes real time for an hour game time, whereas a regular map, I think it's 4 minutes real time. So like a 17 hour trip is 17 times 3. That's what too many hours, too many minutes. No, we're not gonna do one trip. Yes, I got a Fitbit. I got it for Christmas. Actually, my sister had one, and thought she had talked my kids into getting me one for my birthday last summer. And I was kind of excited, and it didn't happen. They got me other stuff. Then my girlfriend was excited about it and implied pretty strongly that she was going to get me one for Christmas. Woohoo, look at this. I love this effect. Christmas came and gone, and I got some stuff, but nothing really big. Ooh, shit. This is a whiteout. This is what we call whiteouts. I wonder if it looks any better if I'm sitting in the cab. No. We have these along the, well, Big Popsy has them occasionally in the UK. We have these along the highway. Highway 401 in Ontario goes along Lake Ontario, and the wind comes in. What you do is just slow down. The wind comes in, sort of cuts across. It runs east-west, the highway, and the wind comes in sort of from the southwest, and it sweeps across the lake and picks up what they call lake effect snow, drops it on the road, and yeah, this guy wants to pass. You can't even see, you idiot. Drops it on the road. 3, 2, 1. There's a train. I like the little countdown signs. Drops it on the and you can't. There's suddenly whiteouts, and the thing is, there's a lot of traffic, especially transports and stuff, and people whipping between Toronto and Montreal on that highway, and they're just booting. They got their SUV, they got all-season tires, they figure they're invisible, and they don't realize, you know, all-wheel drive in an SUV doesn't mean that you can start any fast. You can stop any faster. Oh shit, we were gonna get gas, weren't we? We're still good. We're good. And it doesn't mean you can see any farther. So, and the problem, like traffic, is booting along at 100k, which is the limit, or probably 120 or 30, and somebody in front hits the whiteout, hits the brakes to slow down, and people behind them don't see and pile in, and then you get these 50-car pileups. Not nice. When I would drive to Toronto from Ottawa, if I had to go in the winter, I would often take the route along Highway 7, which misses the lake, go farther north. Yes, our two official languages in Canada are English and French, and je parle un peu français. Don't come out. I grew up in a town that was multilingual. It was a mining town. My grandparents were French and often spoke French to each other. My mother was, spoke French off and on. I don't know whether I just resisted, or possibly I might have had a disability, because my son was diagnosed with like a short-term auditory disability, which meant when they talked to him in French in school, like to teach him French, like that's how they would learn verbally, he wouldn't remember. And I'm thinking that's maybe what I had. I've got a good vocabulary from reading, but I'll just say, I don't speak French. My girlfriend does. She's from the West Coast, Vancouver Island, but lived in Montreal for a year at university, and worked bilingually in Toronto. So my daughter is fluently bilingual because she took bilingual public school and high school and university, basically. My son, even in spite of the disability, picked it up and has a working knowledge so that he can work in the shops. Ottawa, if you look on the map, Ottawa is right whack against the border between Ontario and Quebec. Partner city is Hull on the other side, so Ottawa, Hull. Hull is mostly French. There's some English pockets. Oh, gas. We're a little less than half a tank, but we really need to pay attention and get gas next time. Let's just check. Here. Okay, we'll take that one unless it looks hopelessly helpless. We've got 1,000 K to go, and we've got gas for 800. So we're not going to make it. No, my children don't watch my streams. They don't even read my books. My son, my daughter's not into computers, really, or gaming. She's married. Actually, yes, had a good job. She has 2 kids, 2 little kids. She works for the Aga Khan Foundation of Canada, which is the Canadian arm of the Aga Khan Foundation by the Aga Khan, who's a religious leader of a Muslim sect. He has bags of money, he collects bags of money, and he supports all sorts of fantastic third world projects. So she loves that job, but she's not into streaming or computers, really. Keeps her kids away from computers. My son's kids, they got tablets, they're all over computers. He had streamed, he was streaming, and he gave me some advice, but I think I'm already better than him. So I should get him to watch. You know, I can tell my grandchildren, hey, Grandpa's on. See, my girlfriend doesn't even watch. Again, not a computer person. Not really. She was at work, but had to pretty well quit work indefinitely because her the visual macros. She worked for the revenue group here. Yeah, I could do a stream with my son. What? You mean both of us drive? Sorry, I don't know what you mean by that. He streamed. Okay, gas. And it says don't go in here. Like what? So sue me. The only danger doing this is there might be a car that pulls into the other side and says, oh, I think I'll get gas. Oh, you bugger. Here we go, 56 euros. I keep saying cents a liter. So, fill the tank. Well, it was probably only a quarter left, so 3/4 of a tank. See, there's somebody. What? There's somebody in front? What the hell was that? Uh-oh. Don't you guys all get in front of me. Get confused. The hell are you guys do? I think he hit that. I think that guy hit whatever's there. And his flasher's on. I think he whomped into it. And now this car is sitting here wondering, what am I going to do now? Oh, this guy's going to possibly let me in, but that I may have trouble with that. Sorry for jumping around like this. Okay. How's the back end? Gonna miss the sign? That's good. See, the problem is, let's go through the snow. The problem is, when they do that, okay. Sometimes the cars don't let you in. He doesn't drive. He doesn't do ETS. Sorry, I just wasn't paying attention to trying to get out of that freaking gas station. My son doesn't play. He doesn't have a wheel. I've got a wheel. I've got a G29 wheel and a shifter and pedals, free from Logitech. My son has none of the above. He was playing. Well, we did a little bit of War Game Red Dragon together, but then we gave up by that. He's more of a shoot 'em up type of guy. He'll do these, you know, flying around space doing things. I'm not sure what. I think we did, speaking of which, I think we both did buy No Man's Sky at one time. That was depressing. So much hype. So much hate. Yes, Logitech. This is the G29 is a Logitech. I had a G27 Logitech and it went flaky on me. I had it for a couple of years at least. And I thought that was associated with the Windows 10 upgrade. It would just stop working more and more often, and Logitech, I did a ticket with them. They helped me a lot online, back and forth, and ended up deciding that it was broken. And they looked at the serial number, they looked up the serial number, and I guess they were satisfied that it was still within warranty. I thought it was out, but maybe they extended it because maybe it was their driver not compatible with Windows 10, because Win 10 does sort of front-end driver stuff to interface with games and stuff. So they sent me, Logitech sent me a brandy new G29 wheel and shifter and pedals, free, shipping paid, just before Christmas. Such a nice present. More snow. I think I need to take a break now. Just a quick break. I need to take a bio break and possibly get myself a glass of wine. 11:15 p.m. Okay, well, thanks for following, and we'll catch you later. And if you have a stream, let me know. When you start streaming, let me know, and I'll follow yours. Woohoo! Another storm coming up. Okay, take care. Ta-ta. I'll be right back, folks. Here we are, back in the snow. Nice, eh? I like this effect in the map. Just listen to that. We had this afternoon. There was a system blowing in, like they say, and it was blowing against my living room window, and I could hear the wind whistling through the cracks. Okay, we're gassed. Oh, I like these countdowns. 3, 2, 1, and we'll have train tracks. Now, one of the things you have to do in... Slow it down now. 3, 2. Well, I can see white flashing lights, so I know we're good, but you really have to slow down and make sure nobody's passing and being an idiot in this whiteout, because you can't see. Obviously, the AI doesn't care. Oops, I almost drove over my mic cord there. There. This is the sort of classic view most people do, but I don't like it. I like a better view of the countryside, so I sit on the roof. Now, part of Rust Map, this is what they do. Somebody had problems and just left this truck. Get in the spring. Sometimes it's at an angle, like off into the bush. Okay. Been there, done that. Well, in cars. Suppose I could rearrange my screen. Do I need to? Braking, going uphill, but still. I'm just looking, I'm trying to follow on the other side. I guess this is good like this. I could probably move my map to the left-hand corner and then move my face to the right, and then I would be able to see it better out of the corner of my eye. Oh, hop. House of Paint. Zane's Gaming. Actually, I can read this one. It's in pink. That's good. The last one was in blue and almost impossible. House of Paint. A joke after House of Pain, which I think was a group. And it was a bridge that was done here in Ottawa. A new bridge with a wider underpass than the other one, and they had problems with tagging on the old bridge, underneath the old bridge. So, oop, are you still there? I'm looking at the viewers, I don't see one viewer. Since Gaming. If you're still there, I will tell you what House of Paint stands for. Okay. Okay. It's so they wanted to. Their initial plan was they were going to put a special paint on the walls and I don't know, barbed wire, armed guards, laser cannons, whatever, to stop tagging. And a friend of mine, Saber Ripley, who was involved, and she was a breakdancer, a B-girl, was involved in the Ottawa hip-hop community, and I was involved in taking photos of murals in back alleys and stuff. So anyways, she convinced the local councillor to go to Plan B, which is actually allow murals on the wall, encourage murals on the wall. If you make it a legal wall that people can put murals up on, they actually, it won't get tagged. There's respect in the community, and the kids, the toys, whatever, won't tag the wall. And it worked. And so then every summer, and I think they've done it, we've done it 13 years now, 14 years. Every summer there's a hip-hop festival where they have breakdance competitions, MCs. So the four elements. They have b-boys doing b-girls doing competitions. They have the MCs. They have the painting, and they have like a 1, 2, 3. Oh, and just then the music competition. So, and it's free. You got sponsorship, and every year it's getting bigger and bigger. Now, like there's a regular stage and there's stands and stuff, and it's hundreds and hundreds of people. Tagging is using spray paint, usually, or a marker, to write a tag on something, like a quick scribble of your name. Well, like Kilroy was here, but more sophisticated, I guess. New York went really big in New York on the subway trains back in the, 60s. So very big fat markers or spray cans, aerosol, and you just tag on the, you put your signature up there, and it's just called getting up. Jeez, here's Grandpa talking about these things. You're just getting up by putting your tag all around the city. It's just a way of, in out of the way places, up on top of buildings, and so the more you do, the more popular you get. But it's also illegal usually, and it's marking up somebody else's property. So, and it's part of graffiti. So, I took a lot of pictures in downtown Toronto. If you look at my Flickr page, which I think is linked from here, I think it's Raven's View again in Flickr. I took a lot of photos of back alleys in Toronto and on Ottawa of tags, just to appreciate the graphics art of them. And then taggers then go up to doing wild style, like letters, those letters that are hard to figure out because they're all intricate and interlocked and stuff, and you have different styles for that. And you get better can control, you can actually do better lines. And if you end up doing, then people go into doing murals, and then sometimes you get to art, going to galleries, selling stuff. So I forget what I said. Zines gaming. Where are you from? I am from Ottawa, Canada, and it is nighttime here. 6:30. Second of coffee. Well, we're 12 hours. I don't think we're going to make it before supper. I got to have, what will supper be? Well, what I made last night, I made chili. Damn fine, a vegetarian chili. There we go. That's better. Now we can see stuff. People are going to flash the headlights. So my last viewer was from the UK, and you're London. Are you from the UK? There's another truck just abandoned by the side of the road. I love that in this map. And I should be stepping the gas. Hey, forget the trumpet. Well, I guess one issue we have here in Canada is we're bilingual, so there's a whole bunch of people with French names that the English people can't pronounce, and vice versa. So I have enough French background that I have no trouble. My grandfather's name was Onizim Beauchesne. And Onesime is like one Sime, Onesime. And Beauchesne is Beauchesne. Or they can leave the S out, put a little circumflex over, showing there's a letter missing. But, definitely French, so. The only thing about this map, well, the snow. No, it's not a French name. The snow. The snow is, well, it's somewhat varied, but it gets a little boring after a while, and it slows your driving down. I had to. I don't know if you've driven on Russian open spaces. If you drive the map as is, the snow. It's harder to push through the snow even when it's like this on the highway. So your mileage drops by, I don't know, maybe 20%. So you're always getting gas. And when you start to go up hills, you can actually, well, you actually stall out. Well, don't stall out. You actually just lose traction. You're stuck. And I guess that I had that problem a couple of times in the game. Oop. Keep going, wolves. So, not a problem. So I never had a problem with hills. So I got stuck just before finishing one of the games. So the suppliers of the game have a mod which basically changes all the snow back to road. It's a texture and an SCS file, like in a. So I asked them, and they're quite good. They're Russian, the developers of this, but I asked if there was like a medium version that was some of the effects of snow, but not as much. And no, there wasn't. But the guy then gave me an uncompiled version of the file. And gave me a list of the different textures I could try. There's like 20 different subfiles in the file. I'm hoping I don't have to change them all, but I might try that. So you can change the roads up here from snow. His option changes it to roads, but you can also change it to dirt or grass or road dirt, I don't know. He didn't say. He didn't give me an idea of what was particularly bad or worse. But, anyways, thanks for viewing me. And if you want to follow, if you haven't already, it'll. I'm trying to drive daily, unless I'm visiting my girlfriend in Toronto or she's up here in Ottawa, which happens once a month. But I'm becoming obsessive. I'm actually driving more than once daily. Ooh, this looks spooky. It implies that good thing we have a railing here, because the highway. Yes, somebody had asked about the Iceland mod, and I said, oh yeah, I have it, and then I couldn't find it on this map, and I thought it just got broken. It's part of ProMods. I hadn't realized I'm not using ProMods right now because I was one more thing to get into sync a while ago. And the ETS map as is getting better and better. But yeah, Iceland was fun. A lot of little twisty roads. Oops. Trying to stay over here. Luckily there's not a lot of traffic in this. The traffic mod I have called realistic traffic. I think it's in the workshop now. Adds traffic depending on time and location. So rush hour, morning and evening, and near big cities. More traffic. Oops. I think that was me sliding around the corner. I felt that. Sorry, not the noise, just the. Yeah, maybe we'll go a little slower here. because I can't see where the back end is. Well, I can, like this. Oh, it's fine. Okay. Still. Yeah, see? This guy took the corner a little fast. So maybe I'll drive for another half hour. Maybe I'll finish this. I've got 10 hours to go, estimated. And this map does I think 3 minutes per hour. Wait a minute. The ETS is 1 in 20, which means one driving would be 20 minutes, which one driving on the map would be 20 minutes. Sorry, one real time is 20 minutes on the map, or 3 would be 60 minutes. So it's 3 minutes is 60. Okay. So 60 minutes on the map in ETS is 3 minutes in real time, and this other one is different, 4. So we'd have to go 10 hours. 10 hours, the map is 40 minutes. Well, I could do it. Yeah, ETS is 1 in 19. Yeah. So I think this is 1 in 16. So I can do another 40 minutes. I may run out of wine. I'll have to get more wine. That'd be okay. 6:40. I've got to. Well, I got to do some blogging about writing today. But I can do that after I have supper. Gee, there was somebody trying to pass me there. The AI is proud. Not proud. Just yeah. See these hills. I would have a chance of getting stuck on this hill. I may even have a chance of getting stuck on this hill now, although I have the options of several options. I can lift my steer axle, which means the weight of the trailer is not distributed on the 4 axles of the truck, but then on 3 axles of the truck. So it improves my traction, and I can, if it gets slow enough, I can also hit V for differential lock. So. Oh, you're back. Hi. I decided I'm going to finish this. You know, what the hell. I got half an hour to go. Probably. I decided it's 3 minutes. And it's 6:40. So, thanks for coming back. My on-screen viewers doesn't show viewers. I'm not sure why that's doing that. That's through Streamlabs. And if I look, pardon me folks, I'm just going to go over to my other screen. Yeah, if I look at Twitch, it thinks I have stream 2 viewers, but this other thing doesn't, so I'll have to play with that after. It's no big deal, but it's nice to know when people pop on, so you can say, hey, hi, thanks for popping on. So Streamlabs, I've discovered, gives me things like my chat up there. And if you follow, subscribe, post, raid, all these different options, it gives me an alert. Ooh, and here we have sketty stuff, kids. And we appear to be going downhill, so throw some brakes on. Okay, thanks. I'll see if it changes. I was also using oh, thank you. Yes. Metal Trucker in Lazy Trucks. Is that his name? Late Night, Low Brain, Beer and Wine. He linked me to Discord, so whenever I go online, it pops up in Discord. I have a Discord. I'm not really sure how to. I don't think I've really used it. Oh, not much delay. Because this is Streamlabs. The alert is fast, and the alert is fast, and the chat is fast. Maybe because somebody else was saying you could use, I think, Nightbot to give you viewers. But I didn't really want to sign up for something else. Geez, it'd be nice if there's more traffic, eh? It's sort of lonely on the highway. Oh, do I have my annoying lights on? Oh yeah, I do, okay. Just wondered if I had the roof beacon. Oh, please don't. Yes, you did. Okay. Well, please don't pull out brake check. Thank you. Because here we got it floored. It accelerates better than the 500 or the 400 horsepower did, but 600 still doesn't. Oh, Streamlabs goes directly from Twitch's API. Oh, I get you. Thank you. Yeah, Twitch has its pros and cons, I guess. I have Twitch Prime now, which was a surprise to me. I think it means my videos get saved longer on Twitch, and it means I can subscribe to somebody for free once a month. I got it because I got Amazon Prime. I got Amazon Prime because I wanted to get my girlfriend a present from Amazon, and I was afraid it wouldn't get here in time, so I bought Amazon Prime. And the present, oh yeah, okay, thanks. I got Amazon Prime, and the present got here so fast that I was thinking, well, I should have assumed that it would still be in stock on Amazon and ordered it when I went to Toronto with her before Christmas, because I went down the week before Christmas back with her. I'd bought 2 speakers for her stereo because she had 2 terrible ones, so I bought 2 speakers. As you may know, speakers are heavy. These ones are about the size of a, I was going to say case of beer, but it depends where your beer is. Okay, thanks. I'll be here, I think, for a while. Yeah. So I didn't realize it's the API, so I maybe need to find a way to keep that open on my Twitch stream on this screen. Well, you see, there we go. Need 3 monitors. 1 for the game, 1 for the big monitoring of the Twitch stream with all this stuff on it, and then a 3rd one for odds and ends. And I have actually a 3rd monitor. So, and it wouldn't even run into my card. My video card is GTX 1050 Ti, brand new, much better than my 750, and it actually has 3 outputs on it, I think. But there's also a video port on the card on the computer. We'll just slow down. Jesus, you really were gonna pass me there, weren't you? No, but what I meant is I looked at my Twitch dashboard. My Twitch dashboard said there were up to date, but the screen here, which comes via Streamlabs, did not say there was 2. So I'm thinking perhaps the Twitch dashboard is more up to date, even if there's a lag in that, and then it delays sending stuff out to other apps. Oh, look, it's finally getting bright out. So, well, we're supposed to get there at noonish. Oop. Really don't want to run off the road. I should have gone out and bought beer today, because I have wine, but well, either that or put ice in my wine. You get thirsty and forget, and you just start chugging it back. As opposed to beer, light beer in a can goes down a lot slower than non-light wine in a glass. Yeah, most things go wrong. Oh, this Streamlabs is pretty sure it's free. Seems to be working okay. At least an easy way to get going in these things. My son's done some streaming, but I don't think he's done it this much. He's tried some different things, but I borrowed his camera, and if I like it, then I can get my own camera. And he's offered me his green screen, so I could do it. I gotta move over and get in the camera here. Whoop. Move over and I can't drive. What's this here? Sorry, just checking something out. He has a green screen that he's used and offered, so that would be just mean my head would be, yeah, borrowed. We have a pretty good relationship, my son and I. So what is he? I think he's 38 now. Married, a couple of kids, but he tends to buy a lot of stuff, more than he should buy, I guess, at times. But he's not using the webcam right now, so he said try it out and see if you like it. I might get one that, like this one, it clamps on the top of the monitor, and it's a little hard to position. But I don't think they're that expensive. That's what he said. Try it. Excuse me. Try it if you like it. Buy one. But his green screen, if I got that, then I'm not sure how I do that in. Well, maybe OBS has something for that. So then you'd see my head just floating. Well, you wouldn't see my bookcase behind me. I could also just hang a white bed sheet over the bookcase behind me, and that would give a plain background. I could do that. Oh, I just noticed my t-shirt. Things I want to do. Show off my t-shirt. And I want to do this every day. Today's shirt is This, I'm looking at the monitor too. Go away, I'm on a deadline. So it's excellent for writers. Although people usually get upset if I wear it in the pub. But sorry, I had to show that. That's today's shirt. So, yeah, back to my son. He's got this green screen, so I could do that. So my head would then be floating in space. Be kind of neat. My white hair against the yes, my white hair against the snow. Yeah. Yeah. I just and my white hair and the white sheet. I see what you mean, and I just sort of all blend in. I'm drinking cheap Canadian wine. $10 a bottle, some kind of Merlot. Actually, this one's kind of sweet. It's okay. It's usually a blend of Canadian wines. I do like a good wine. My girlfriend, she's a good picker, a good chooser, a connoisseur. She does a good job of picking out good wines that aren't too expensive at the liquor store. They have their sort of specialty section. Breaks. And she'll find a $13, $14 wine that's good. I think that's a car coming. It was. I'm trying to brake. I got a little tractor just futzing down the highway. What? Where are you going from or to? Do we have farms near here? No. Okay. Okay, we're going fast enough. That and a big warning. Oh yeah, see, this happens when I restart with Alt F2. The game sees the F2 and cancels one of the mirrors. Yes, green shirt, that'd be cool. I could do that. I could try that. I do have green t-shirts. But I should do that. I think I'll do that as part of my stream. I'll make sure to show off today's t-shirt at the beginning of each stream. Because I have several dozen t-shirts. I'm semi-retired, meaning that, well, I'm a writer, an author, but definitely haven't worn, even when I was working at Bell Canada, I just gave up on ties and jackets. What, you gonna fire me? No, we won't promote you. Oh, I don't care, so I'm a t-shirt and jeans guy. So I have t-shirts with all sorts of funny sayings, scientific sayings, writerly sayings on them. I like them. I go to one of my locals, and my friends will be, oh, what's your t-shirt today? Is this a new one? Oh, we like that. So, thank God it's finally getting light out, so we can, well, at least take off the high beams. Oh, here, see? Now we would have to use a dirty bed sheet as a background because we're into dirty snow. Which means we're getting near our target. We're probably getting near the water. It gets a little milder on the map, which is well done. Because the ocean can moderate the temperature. So it goes from white snow to snow mixed with dirt. Oh, nice view now that it's daytime. Day breaks pretty quickly on the map. Okay, turn off just do a save here. I got a lot of buttons on this wheel. The G27 wheel had 8 buttons on the shifter plus a 4-way hat type rocker thing. The G29 shifter has nada, no buttons on the shifter, but it has a bunch of them on the wheel. Some of them emulating a Xbox controller, I think. I don't know. I don't have one, but it looks like the sort of thing that my grandson tries to remind Grandpa, put this button. No, the other X, the other X. So, but I think there's probably about the same buttons as I had before. They're just configured differently. It has the paddles to up and down shift. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. This is like driving in Northern Ontario on the highways at time. This is called snow-packed. Highways would be bare to center bare, or center bare to snow-covered. Snow-covered to snow-packed. That was sort of the different, or just snow-packed. Nothing wrong with the snow-packed road. You know, if it was, I'm braking now. I'm not using the Jake, even though it's cool, because if you are going downhill on a slippery slope and you use a Jake brake, then it effectively just brakes the tractor, and you, the trailer tries to pass you in your jackknife. So I've learned that. Oh, slow truck. Oh, Murmansk. I've heard of that. Sorry, I like to take a snap of places when we get there. So are we close to something? I mean, we're close to there. I don't mind. I'm kind of enjoying this trip and chatting with people, but... Oh, okay, yeah, so Murmansk and then Severomorsk 3. I think from ages ago when I came through here, when you get out through Murmansk, they had added a plane crashed in the middle of the highway, so you had to sort of go around it. It's just like, well, just go around. We'll just get some police and some yellow tape. We're not going to close the highway. Shit, no. Oh, I'm hoping. Okay, stick around, and we'll see if that happens on the other side of Murmansk, because it was, well, it was a bit of a challenge to get through with a long load, but it was like, oh, okay. Yes, I am getting close to the oncoming lane. I get paranoid about the other side. I get paranoid about like the one side, the railing. Now you're okay, I guess. The oncoming lane, you're okay, even if you slightly hang over. Because the cars there are usually... Okay, no, you got me paranoid here. The cars there usually stay slightly over from their lane. Don't change. Don't you change. Oh look, snow all through the middle of the intersection. Wow, we're not gonna plow the middle of the road? Jerks. Okay. Oh, thank you. So nice, Mr. Shell V-Power. I noticed on the Rust map too, they have more brand names. And I'm wondering if it's just, you know, copyright laws or copyright indifference in Russia. They're like, pff, oh well, so what? You don't like it, call Putin. So, I remember years and years ago buying bootleg music from some site in Russia. Oh, it's Monday there. Well, it's still Sunday here, but oh, damn it! See, there we are. It's still Sunday, and I'm actually rode up onto that. Possibly need another glass of wine, I think, or less. Yes, it's 7 o'clock Sunday night. Still got dinner to do. I'm assuming I just damaged the... Oh, there's a very faint arrows under there showing that I have to pull over. Oh, I damaged the trailer too. Oops. Oh well, I gotta lose some money. Dang. Maybe I can stop somewhere and get some duct tape. Bit of paint. They won't notice. See, that's sort of gas in there. Just looking at the gas was in behind the building or something. Not handy at all. There seem to be several different things available there. Okay, so Mermanx Seaport, obviously. They need to add more, I don't know, seaportish sounds. Lots of ship horns and seagulls. Oops. It's 30 here, is it? Okay. And apparently, yeah, I'm looking at the back. Apparently they like to put their lampposts right at the edge of the freaking highway. Okay, we're doing it like this. We're gonna do one of these, and we're gonna look at the back. Shit. See? Yeah, thanks. Creep. I guess what I should have done is waited. Well, you learn, or you forget. That last time. Yeah, because that particular yellow vehicle... See, the AI is smart in a way, or whatever spawns it, because that vehicle is wider than normal trucks and cars. A normal truck and car I probably could have snuck past without hitting it, but that one goes right to the edge of the road for people who are close to the oncoming lane. Not mentioning any names here. We possibly need a lot of space here. Guy's going slow, just to be a jerk. He was turning. Oh, he was pausing. Because... We staying out of the ditch this time? Yes, we are. Okay. Okay, just wondering. Yeah, oh, combine harvester. Maybe that's what it is. But it's got a great big... got this big. Sorry, I wasn't watching the screen. It's got this big knobby tires, like a mining truck, like bigger than a combine harvester would normally have. I thought, but yes, you're right. It does have the body of a combine harvester. So, and again, should you know? Oops, we're lagging a bit there. Good. Why wouldn't I expect to see a combine harvester on in the middle of a town in winter in Russia, northern Russia? Of course. I like the way you can drive through the trees. Obviously, he or she. Oh, maybe it was she. Yes, had to get into town for her yoga lesson, and her husband had taken the truck and gone to the barn, so she took the combine harvester and drove it to town. Well, this sort of took the entire road too. Took more road than the cars and trucks normally take, and I wasn't paying attention. So, other than that, no excuse. It is disconcerting to have to drive through all these cars, or all these trees, but looking forward to possibly a traffic jam and a plane. I've got another 10 minutes to go. Ooh, can we drive through this sign? Maybe we did. Oh, maybe we're gonna get lucky. Maybe it's going to be... Because look, there's a cop there. I wonder why there's a cop there. I don't know. Okay. Are you guys likely to go? Or are you just going to add traffic? Well, I think you're just going to add traffic there. So oh, damn. Little bugger. Did you not see me turning? Okay, go. Or don't. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go like this. We're gonna go like this. Go like this. Crawler gear, and we're gonna go as close as we can to these guys. And well, we'll see what happens. Let's put the this on. Apparently no, we can't drive through guys. Oh, we can. We can drive. We can drag it through this guy's arm. Yeah. It's a good job that actually I think I dragged myself through that guy's right arm. I'm not sure, but you can drive through those road signs. Those yeah. Oh well. Well, I think it's obvious that I won't do it. Be right back. I'll just pause here. It's obvious that I need more wine. So let me mute this, and I'll be back because we got another. I'm not sure what you can do when the AI insists on putting a sharp corner like that and then somebody standing there trying to be helpful so that you can't cut the corner. And then parks lots of trucks there. Anyways, cheers. I thought about waiting for the trucks to go, but I was pretty sure the AI would just throw more trucks there. I didn't really think that car was going to be an idiot, but like you say, the AI is either stupid. Yeah, he's army, it's okay. And he's got another arm. he's not as army as before. Oh yeah, unlock the differential. It's interesting when you go into the military bases on this map, because they have a scattering of trucks and guys trying to prevent you, like sort of like a roadblock type thing where they're narrow. You gotta, go to the left, go to the right, and sort of weave your way through all this stuff. So it's kind of neat. Ooh, that was neat. One of the things I want to do at some point, Crash is probably drunk. I think I need more wine. No, not drunk. I think even a sober person would have been tricked on that. The AI, see, I think the AI was drunk because that car smashed right into me. And it's Russia, okay? And I have a dash cam. I can show it. I'll take that clip and I'll put it up on YouTube as with all the other Russian driving accidents. Sure. Oh, look at this. This little French Citroën. Oh, shit. I should have slowed down and let him by. He'll be by later. He's way back there. Jeez. He must have been... I was going to say he must have been far back, but I don't really want to... see how many cars are... Oh, it doesn't seem to be anything behind me. Really? No. Well, where the hell did he go then? Because what happens is the AI pulls out to pass, and then other cars are coming, so it stops. Just dead in the road. And the other ones, if need be, they'll stop. And if I'm whipping along, then it's a very high dashboard. Like this, you mean? Well, it depends where you put the seat, I guess. Oh, he turned right. Oh, okay, I missed him. Damn. Because it's funny, the little French Citroëns with like the flat panels that are stuck on with glue or something. I can change the seat, I guess. It's a Scania. To get not as high a dashboard, I'd have to... Oh, you're running out of fuel? Oh, shit. Why did nobody warn me about this? Although... we have to get gas. There, I mean, you can take a little detour. Okay, what do we got? We've got 300k, and we got 187k to go. So theoretically, you said you had a dash clip? Don't know what I said. If I go up here, I might be stuck without gas. Let's go and get gas. It'll be an adventure. It'll be another little trip, another chance to use a dash clip. Don't know. I do almost have an empty tank. That's my problem. Be nice if you could set it up for a little ding on a quarter or something like this. Like I said, I theoretically can make it, but I might want to pick up another cargo there, and then I've got to leave with a heavy cargo, and then I might be pushing it, so we'll head off. Oh, I'm running the rumble strips there again. Our little cargo pickup place. Theoretically pass this guy, and even though it's a snow-covered road, possibly snow-packed road, I can just pull out. Whereas normally, when you're driving, you have to be pretty slow because you can skid. Well, I'm glad I'm not going up that hill. Oh, geez, are we going to have another freaking corner with people standing and getting upset? No. Sorry, all these views. I can't remember what button to hit. Blink, 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 blink. Oh, okay, well, then you're just going to sit there, aren't you? Until I move out. Okay, fine then. This might work better because I don't see anybody standing there with his arm out. Oh yeah, see? We're just dragging it through the ditch. That's good. A lot of glare. There's probably an option for that. Although I think I'm running... Oh look! We're running in the snow again. Back in the mud. Must be getting near to an army base. Okay, so we got 182k to go, and we have gas for 241. Nope, too close. Just wasn't very bright. My dashboard lights weren't very bright. Ooh, dirt, dirt, dirt. My hope is that this is not a country road. Yeah. That ditch does sneak. The ditches do sneak up on you sometimes. I'm going to do a save before I take this little fork just down the road. Oh, what do we got happening here? Oopses. We good? We're good. A lot of oopses. And let's just put them opposite each other in the highway and throw some AI at you while you're driving through. See? I managed that okay. Possibly just by luck, but let's see, 170k, and we got to go 158. So no, we're not going to make it because we're going up a hill. Poor mileage again. Poor kilometerage. So. Ooh, look at that jet. Woohoo. Sorry, like a kid here. Ooh, look at the jet. The plane, boss, the plane. This is interesting. The gas place might be almost as far as my... No, it's not. Okay. But we are going to do a save here. Save. Call it nothing. We're just going to save it. Just in case we have to go to plan B. So straight ahead to gas. Is that what it is? Straight ahead? And the map is... Yep. Or left to there. Okay. I want to make sure. There have been occasions where I've gotten twisted around. Like pull into a gas station, turn left in the gas station, like going the wrong way because it's on the wrong side of the road, and then come out of it going the other way. Church. Does it look like Sunday? It's Friday at noon. Well, maybe. Maybe they do that. Jeez. Jerk. Be still, my beating heart. Well, no, just calm down, my beating heart. Oh, look, dirt. This red dirt retraction. Thank you. It's a nice effect. More army stuff. We possibly are near an army base or some sort. I can hear a jet overhead. Okay, what's the gas pump? Oh, it's an actual gas pump. Okay. No, I mean, I thought it was going to be one of these things where you had to wander in back or something. Now, we still have to get out of here, right? Okay. Not a problem. Okay. Oh, cute sign. Now, we just have to do a U-turn. This is not a problem. The length of my truck. Why did I think this was not a problem? Oops, stop doing that. Start doing this. Yeah, differential. Oh, there was a little bit of ditch there that I may have gone into. Okay, so go through here if possible. Get as far, is that something I can drive on? No. Get as far over as possible, and then do this. See, we have a plan. How to do a U-turn. Except now we have to do a U-turn. Oh shit, it was clear too. Well, it was clear that way, but not the other way. yeah, sneaky ditches, I know. I just dropped the back axle into a ditch, but luckily we have this little V thing, although I can take that off now. Oops, sorry, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Possibly after these two vehicles, there will be a space. And there may or may not be a space on the right. There's enough of a space. Ooh, look at the front end, isn't that cute? You see that hopping in the air there? That's torque. Yep. Well, that's very realistic. I like that. Oh, it's because I'm stuck in, sorry. Let's get it in, let's get it stuck in. Put in V and get it stuck in V1. Sorry, manual mode. Because the automatic transmission tends to cycle through. Okay, so got the automatic. We got the differential lock back off. We're back in auto mode. See, we know what to do here. But I like the way the front end, I like that. Pulling so hard that it popped off the ground. Never done a wheelie in this truck before. And apparently you can do it with 75-ton ICBM in the back. And you don't get no respect just because you got a missile in the back. It's not that people let you in and, you know, get out and wave and want you to kiss their babies or anything. Nope. Okay, gassed up. And 2 hours to go, which is like 6 minutes, so thank you for hanging in there. As always, headed on the highway looking for adventure, and we're finding it. Partially thanks to this map and the innovative, let's drive over the sand, innovative developers. Partially due to my consumption of beer and or wine, and just, but luckily I'm so skilled. Oh, our church is still on here. What the hell is this? Oh, they're just dumping stuff in the yard. Yes, we are going here. And look, no cars coming. No F's given. If you're on interior, sorry. Oh yeah, look left and right. Actually, I have a, I did a button like that. Ooh, shit. Look at this hill. Okay, so this, if I had the regular Russian map, and let's take it back here. See that? Did you see that front end hop when I put the differential lock on? Wow, that was another a wheel hop. Sorry I missed it. And it just revs right up. No, I gotta lock it in that gear because it switched to the automatic went to C2. And it stalled out. So even though we're up in the red line, yeah, we're okay. It's just an engine. Okay, I'll hit tab and I'll go back into sequential mode as opposed to... No, back into fully automatic. Listen to this. Often you see a bunch of guys, mostly guys, around a maybe, you know, an oil drum, wood burning in it, having a little moment, listening to tunes, Russian folk music. I think these developers have a real sense of humor. So yeah, you can see that the roads are somewhat indicated, but not overly... Oh, unlock differential. Sorry, my bad. Weird, oh yeah, we're on bumpity road now. Strange. Well, this is rough roads. This is, I've been on these too. You know, you get off the highway and you get off in the bush. And the, possibly, well, just like you get potholes and, you know, corrugated road forming in the summer by traffic, well, in the wintertime it sort of beats the hell out of the road. And if you don't have regular plowing, then it becomes this kapunk. Fake the even pattern they have here. Yeah, there's clunk, clunk, clunk. Okay, maybe it's a little more random. Save here in case I run amok or run off the road. We must be getting close to our target because there's less traffic. Yeah, you're probably right. It probably just is a really rough dirt road with snow on it. There's one place on this map where you are coming up. Sorry, I can't resist. Oh, it's on the Russian open space map. And it's here. If you go a Rust map, on the Rust map, if you're between here and here, there's one spot where you actually, the road becomes covered with piles of gravel. And you have to slow down and go into, you know, low gear and differential lock and everything, and go on the wrong side of the road, this dirt road, and just sort of pick the least bad path. So there's some places on this Russian open spaces too where there's detours because the bridge is out and stuff. You gotta go through bush, or you can go over the bridge, but it's just narrow boards basically. Fingers crossed. Oh, wolves again. Oh, we're almost there. Oh good, there's a repair place up there, because I think we have some damaged things. Ooh, 7%. So we damaged the engine, the transmission, the chassis, cabin, wheels. Wheels always get damaged just by driving. They really have to have stronger consequences in this game for damage. I know if your engine gets badly damaged, then it keeps stalling out, which can be annoying if you're trying to pass somebody. But I don't know whether the transmission shifts gear, skips gears, or like shifts gears on its own, or who knows. Oh, see, another one of these. Okay, this is a truck. Okay, you guys are jerks, okay? Well, sort of. I mean, it's not insurmountable, but it's annoying. And another one. And then, oh, welcome to Obel Poho Sepvink. Thank you. With 2 bands on the truck. And oh, and I'm guessing this will be typical where there'll be an accident in the middle of the tunnel. To get into a base. It's cool. Oh, okay, sorry, just look at the screen. So you can lose gears. Okay, that'd be good. That'd be good. Because it's nice to have consequences in life or in games. What's happening here? Oh, look. Well, it's not showing, but apparently the tunnel's flooded. Not a problem. Yeah, we're just ignoring this. Luckily, we have, yes. And I can hear it. Oh, geez, hopefully it doesn't get deep. Shit. Oh, no, we're good. Oh, I haven't seen that before on this map. I've seen water on occasion, but never in a tunnel. Call ahead. Hello, I'm stuck in the water in your tunnel. I can't deliver my load. And now we're on gravel, so it's making noises of the dirt. It made the dirt noises halfway through the water tunnel. The water, it didn't make water noises. So, minor flaw. And we come out of the tunnel into a base with things up on cranes in the middle of the sky. I haven't seen trains on these in a while. No, it doesn't seem the place over there. I think we're over here. Used to see trains on this map. A little train shunting back and forth, enough to be annoying that you'd come along and there'd be like another little freaking shunting train. Could you not wait? Here we are. Hopefully we have the option to not back in, because look, everybody's parked in the way. Jerks. And hopefully, when we drop the trailer off, it doesn't drop on top of a railing. Okay. Oh, and the more damage your tires, less grip? That's good. Yeah, the ATS, the problem with the ATS mod is they haven't yet added... You can get different tires, but they don't have different characteristics, so there's no point in changing tires. Whereas this, they have A, B, and C, which I think is grip, noise, and wear, or something like this. And which is good. No, we're going to skip this, because, I mean... Well, maybe we could... Well, we could maybe... No, we can maybe poke it at the hole. I don't know. Maybe if we didn't have that last glass of wine. Good work? What? Oh yeah, the damage. I'm sorry. Yeah. Minus 181 only. Minus 4,000 out of... Well, we still made some bucks. 4,000 out of all that stuff. Yeah. We're not on level 25. I think it's 25 or 26 I want to get to just to try. There is a... Oh, 100% really. Really? Okay. I'm not sure if they show it here. I wanted to show you the... No. On this map, there's an option to get a pimped out Scania tow truck, like these heavy haul tow trucks with the, 6 axles or whatever, or 8 axles, and like a big crane on the back. I'm waiting to get that, because that would be so cool. Clunk, 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 because... Okay. Good, thank you. So, next job, which I won't do right now because I have to have not more wine, but more supper. I have to have chili and toast, and then I gotta do some blogging. I'm a writer too, right? An author, so I have to do some writerly stuff. But for our next thing, which we maybe could do tonight after I chat with my girlfriend. Ooh, lots of them. How much of the map have we not seen? Chunk here. All sorts of stuff over on the right. So if we can find a job over on the right, that is our favorite. Not that one. That's just A to B. We'll just do a go-to. I'm not driving around to explore maps anymore. Yeah, we haven't visited that area. Well, we've just sort of basically been there. And there. Nope. 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 Oh well, maybe the no, maybe this is the one we'll do. But actually we have to get repaired, I think. Well, I know we have to get repaired. We can get repaired and rest. There's probably a repair place near here. I'm disappointed we didn't see the airplane crash in the middle of the road. No. I don't think there is. Oh yes, there is right there. Okay. We passed that one all the way. And there's one right here. Okay, we just have to zoom out or in. So right where we are, we can get repaired and then something. So, thank you very much for watching. And always looking for followers or fans. You can also see me on YouTube channel, youtube.com/C for channel /Mike Young Writer, all one word. So, catch you next time, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. Ta-ta.